What's cracking, Jack? You are in the jungle. 15 games on tap in Major League Baseball Saturday, September 6th. I've got a bet for all of them right here, right now. Greetings, everybody. Welcome back to the show. And if you're joining us for the first time, welcome to the jungle. We're going to break down every single game on tap in Major League Baseball for Saturday, September 6th, to come up with the best bet for each one of those. And I'm going to leave for you two links in the comment section of the video. The first link is to my $5 favorite play of the day, and for just $5 and no further obligation, you get my best bet of the day text right to your phone. The second link is to become a Jungle member, and for as little as 55 cents a day, you can get my full betting card, my exact card, sent to your phone every single morning, along with access to our members-only Discord, and a direct line to me if you'd like me to opine on any other bet that you're considering placing. We have a free weekly trial. Take it for a test spin and see if it's for you. Today's full video is brought to you by Outlier.bet, the top name in sports betting research, the one that I use the most, and by Red Lobster. Join us on the patio September 19th at our St. Louis downtown location for the sounds of Johnny B. Bad, the experimental prison reform cover band. First game we're looking at, Toronto at the Yankees. We have Max Scherzer going for the Blue Jays, Luis Gil for the Pinstripes. Who's the more trustworthy starter here? Well, it's tough to say. Scherzer's allowed 8 earned runs in his last 2 starts. I think Gil holds the edge as long as he can keep his walks to a minimum. Walks has been his bugaboo his entire career. In fact, he's walked 11 batters in his last 3 starts. Max Scherzer has pitched twice against the Yankees so far this season, both times in Toronto. The Blue Jays won one and they lost one. At the moment, I've got the Yankees bullpen holding the edge over Toronto's. The Jays' pen has an ERA of 5.79 over the last 7 days, and their bullpen has worked 17 innings in that time. That's a lot for a bullpen in a week. I give the overall pitching edge in this game to the Yankees. 2 elite offenses. Toronto does it with contact. The Yankees do it with power. The Yankees are 8-2 in their last 10 games. Toronto is 5-5. The game's in New York. The Yankees are 41-28 at home. Toronto 36-35 on the road. My play in this game is Yankees money line. White Sox at Detroit. Martin Perez going for Chicago. Tarek Skubal for the Tigers. This is a system play for me, the only play that matters because the price is so high to back Skubal to win this game, or the Tigers to win this game behind Skubal. The only play that makes sense, and I've bet this 9 times this year and it's hit 7, is to back Skubal by taking the White Sox team total under 0.5 runs for the first 3 innings. It's available on some books. DraftKings is one of them. So what Skubal has to do is hold the White Sox scoreless for the first 3 innings to win the bet. If your book doesn't offer first 3, take the White Sox team total first 5 innings under 1.5 runs. Third game we're looking at, Nationals at the Cubs. Brad Lord versus Matthew Boyd. Lord has been decent this year, but Matthew Boyd is too much of a mismatch for the National starter. And the wheels are coming off Lord's rookie campaign. Lord has allowed 13 earned runs in his last 2 starts. The Nationals bullpen has been awful this season, but would you believe that over the last 7 days, they've worked 21 innings, which is a ton, and they've allowed 0 earned runs as a unit. There's no value in betting the Cubs to win this game because of the price, and let's stay away from that hot bullpen. We're going to play the Cubs team total over for the first 5 innings. Phillies at the Marlins. Jesus Luzardo going for Philadelphia. Sandy Alcantara for Miami. Luzardo is hit or miss with his control, but overall is having a good season. Alcantara started the season miserably, but has since turned it around. His last 4 starts were against the Mets, Braves, Cardinals, and Red Sox. And in those 4 starts, he allowed just 1, 2 runs. In those games, it went 7 innings in 3 of those 4 starts. Both these bullpens are in great current shape. They both have an ERA under 3 and a low fatigue rate at the moment. Phillies are 9-6 in their last 15 games and playing meaningful baseball. The Marlins are 6-9 in their last 15 games and not playing meaningful baseball. The money line for the Phillies is currently sitting around minus 155 at the moment. That's too expensive. I think the move here to get the price down is the Phillies on the alternate line of -1. Milwaukee at Pittsburgh. Brandon Woodruff going for the Brew Crew. We have Mitch Keller for the Buccos. Woodruff started the season great, but has had 2 blowups his last 2 starts, giving up 5 runs apiece to the Blue Jays and the Diamondbacks. But I'm not looking to back Keller either. He's allowed 14 earned runs in his last 4 starts. Bullpen edge goes to the Brewers in this game. I currently have them ranked 6th with a fatigue rate of 7.0 out of 10. And Pittsburgh 16th at the moment with a fatigue rate of 8.4. Pirates have the best record in baseball over the last 15 games. They're 11-4, but they're still batting just .260 in those 15 games. Ordinarily, with that kind of run a team goes on, you see them hitting around .290-ish. That tells me that they've been hitting at opportunistic times, and they may be getting a little bit of luck bouncing their way. The Brewers are around minus 150 on the money line on most books, and I think we play this one the same way that we played the Phillies. Brewers -1 on the alternate line to get that price down. Mets at Cincinnati. Jonah Tong going for the Mets versus Brady Singer. Second career start for Tong. His first start, it was either strike him out or give up a hit. In 5 innings against the Marlins, he struck out 6, gave up 6 hits, allowed 4 runs, but just one of them was earned. Singer has been okay recently. The Reds have won his last 4 starts, and he's allowed just 1 earned run or less in those last 4. Both bullpens have been bad recently. I currently have the Mets ranked 24th with an ERA of 6.90. Christ on a cracker over the last 7 days, but a fatigue rate of just 4.6. I have the Reds bullpen 29th, an ERA of 8.74 over the last 7 days, fatigue rate of 6.6. Both offenses a good form at the moment. The Mets are batting .296 over their last 7 games. The Reds .281, both in the top 10. I think the Mets power tips the scale in this game, however. The Mets have hit 193 home runs this season, and they're slugging .431. The Reds have hit 138 home runs, slugging .393. I like backing Tong here with the more powerful lineup in a game where no team has the bullpen advantage. Give me the Mets on the money line. Guardians at Tampa. Tanner Bybee versus Shane Baz. Neither starting pitcher is really trustworthy here at the moment, but Bybee is more so untrustworthy than Baz at the moment to me. The Guardians have lost Bybee's last 3 starts, and in those 3 starts, he's given up 9 earned runs, and he's just lost to the Rays, this team that he's playing, 9-0 on August 25th. Tampa Bay bullpen is in better current form at the moment. I have them ranked 4th coming into Saturday's game with an ERA of 3.00 and a fatigue factor of just 3.1 over the last 7 days. The Guardians I have 12th currently, ERA of 4.59 and a fatigue factor of 8.1. The Rays offense is in better current form. They're batting .284 over their last 7 games, and they're 7-0 in those 7. Guardians' last 7 games batting just .219, third lowest in baseball. Tampa Bay holds the edge here. Rays on the money line. Dodgers at the Orioles. Yamamoto versus Trevor Rogers. Yamamoto has been good again this year, but not as dominant recently as he's previously been. He's had a few games in which he's given up a lot of sharp contact over the last month and a half and 3 or more runs, but overall a good season. Trevor Rogers, the Orioles lefty, has been nothing short of spectacular. The Orioles have won 10 of his last 12 starts, and he hasn't given up, listen to this, he hasn't given up more than 1 earned run in any start since July. The Orioles also come into this game with a better current bullpen. Over the last 7 days, Baltimore has a bullpen ERA of 0.48, if you're into numbers, and a low fatigue rate of 6.2. Low fatigue rate of 3.9. I skipped that line. 3.9, ERA of 0.58. The Dodgers over the last 7 days, bullpen ERA 8.10, fatigue rate of 6.2. Baltimore batting .277 over their last 7 games. Dodgers just .224, 5th lowest in baseball. They're struggling. The Dodgers also have a losing record on the road this season, just 33-36. I think the underdog is barking in Baltimore. Give me the Orioles on the money line for plus money. Seattle at Arizona. Bryce Miller versus Thirsty Hursty. Hurst and Waldrop. I like the Braves at home on the money line in this game. I'll get right to it. Bryce Miller has an ERA of 4.71 and a whip of 1.41. Waldrop has started 6 games this year for the Braves, and the Braves have won all 6 of them. He has an ERA of 1.01, an exact same whip, 1.01. The kid's been brilliant. The Braves bullpen should back him up as well. I currently have them ranked 3rd coming into Saturday. My current bullpen snapshot rankings with an ERA of 1.10 over the last week and a fatigue rate of just 2.1. The Mariners' bats are ice cold. They're 2-5 in their last 7 games with a batting average of just .235. Braves on the money line. Houston at Texas. Hunter Brown. Hey, that's Kevin's kid. versus Jake DeGrom for the Rangers. Brown's been very good this season. A brief blow-up in the middle of the summer, but he's got it back together, and he hasn't allowed more than 2 earned runs in any of his last 5 starts. DeGrom is 11-6 on the year, 2.69 ERA, and a sub-1 WHIP of 0.92. In 2 of his last 3 games, he allowed 0 runs, but before that, we saw him allow 8 runs in 2 starts to the Phillies and the Mariners. He doesn't give up many base runners, which is why his WHIP is low. His bugaboo is giving up the home run ball. I'm calling this starting pitching matchup a push. The Rangers have the bullpen that's in better shape at the moment. I currently have them ranked 19th with an ERA of 4.71 and a low fatigue rate over the last 7 days. I have the Astros 23rd with an ERA of 5.91 over the last 7 days and a higher fatigue rate. Rangers offense is hot at the moment. They're batting .308 over their last 7 games, second in Major League Baseball. Astros batting just .247 in that time. I like Texas on the money line at home. Minnesota at Kansas City. Handsome Joe Ryan. Isn't he something? Taking the hill for Minnesota. Stephen Kolek going for the Royals. Ryan is 13-7, has a sub-1 WHIP, and pitches well inside his division, the AL Central. He's faced the Royals twice this season. Minnesota won both those games, 4-0 and 9-4. Ryan pitched a total of 12 innings in those games against Kansas City and allowed just 6 hits and 1 run total. But the Twins' bullpen is the worst in baseball at the moment. They have an ERA of 12.32 over the last 7 days, Christ on a cracker, and a fatigue rate of 10 out of 10. I'm going to make this one simple. Minnesota Twins, first 5 innings, money line. San Francisco at St. Louis, Justin Verlander versus Andre Pallante. After winning just 1 of Verlander's starts up till August, the Giants have won his last 2, and he's given up just 2 earned runs in those starts against 2 good offenses, the Cubs and the Orioles. The Giants' bullpen hasn't been that good, but their bats have been rolling. Giants batting .300 over their last 12 games, and they're 10-2 record-wise in that time. Andre Pallante stinks. The Cardinals stink. St. Louis has lost 11 of his last 12 starts. He's got an ERA of 5.38 and a WHIP of 1.44, bless his heart. Giants hold the value on the money line here at -130 on most books. Padres at Rockies, no official starter yet for San Diego. We have McCade Brown going for Colorado. There's absolutely no value on betting the Padres to win this in any way. McCade Brown has an ERA of 8.22 and a WHIP of 2.09, for Christ's sake. The only play in this game where you'll find any value is the Padres team total over. Red Sox at Diamondbacks. Lucas Giolito going for Boston. Brandon Pfaadt for Arizona. Giolito holds the edge here. He's 10-2 on the season, a 3.38 ERA, but that ERA comes down when he's on the road. He's been great on the road, a road warrior. Red Sox hold the bullpen edge as well and the offensive edge. They're batting .294 over their last 7 games, which is 5th best in baseball, compared to the Diamondbacks, just .219 in that time, 2nd lowest. Red Sox on the money line on the road is a play. In the last game we're looking at, Athletics at Angels, JT Ginn versus UCI Kikuchi. Again, an ERA north of 5. Kikuchi, massive control problems. Bullpen's a combined ERA over 11 over the last 7 days, and 2 offenses that can mash the long ball. We're going up and over the total of 9 in A's Angels. Let's have a day, Jungle Nation, and I'll see you next time with a little more money in your pocket.